Hey everybody, Chris MLC, welcome back to the channel. Now in this video, we're going to introduce you to the newest member of the powder coat family. The RC1 has been a great little gun to learn and to do things, and I still really don't have any complaints about it. The amount of things I'm doing and some of the projects I've done, there have been times I've found it a little inadequate for what I need to do. So I started looking online at guns. I was looking at stuff from Columbia Coating. I was looking at stuff from Gema, Eastwood, but I was trying to keep it under the sub $1,500 range. And then I've seen a couple videos on the Electron stuff. I sent out an inquiry to Electron, and Monty McClung of First and Finishing in Mooresville, Indiana, reached out to me, and he sent me a quote on a refurbished Gema system and this new Electron Master System. The pricing, the warranty options and whatnot, it came down to buying the Electron. I just spent some time with Monty at his shop. I went down and picked the gun up because he's only 2 hours away from me. So I drove there to meet Monty and pick up the system. And while I was there, he was more than helpful, explained everything about the system, gave me a little rundown with it, showed me the different things involved with it and how the system works, and was generally, it was a very nice visit and a very nice transaction. So what we have here is the Electron, the E-coat Master. And this is basically the system I got right here. I decided not to get the trolley with the box feed yet because I just don't do that much, but I change colors frequently. And I don't want to order 50 pounds of color at a time right now. So what we're going to do, I guess we can go through the box here and you can see some of this stuff. Well, here is the gun. Now he went through everything with me here and showed me how to clean it and the different features of the gun. And they got some stuff coming up. There's a new gun from Electron coming with a light here at the end. And he said they are working on some 3D printed flashlight holders for the gun that they'll hopefully have here soon. Here, let me get the right back. Okay, so for comparison, here is the RC1, and here is the Electron. I mean, size-wise, they're really not that bad. I mean, believe it or not, this gun looks like it'd be heavier than this one, but the Electron actually is lighter than the RC1. But like I said, nothing against this all. I just think I've just reached a point where I just needed to, and I'm still going to continue to use the RC1. There's certain colors. I mean, I'm probably going to use it pretty much dedicated for my flat black because it does do an amazing job of flat black. And even if I'm doing like onesie, twosie small parts where I don't want to have to get this out, I'm still going to use the RC1 because I really have no problem with it. So you're probably saying, then why upgrade? It's got strong points and it's got its weak points. We're just gonna leave it at that because I really have nothing bad to say about this thing. But it was just time to make a decision, and I just went with the Electron. Now they had this all assembled for me at Monty's shop. This should be the pump. Yeah, here's the injector. Our bag of spare parts. The regulator. Our power cable. Fluid hoses and air. Our ground strap. Now he spent a good 45 minutes going through the functions of this, and it was a lot to take in a short time. He helped me he showed me the basic settings for like flat panel, 2-coat, and complex part. The amount of information we went through in 45 minutes, it was very helpful to have that talk with him before bringing this thing home. And I bought a regulator from him, filters, and then the hoppers. So yeah, we are going to get this bad boy put together. I got to get a cart for it, put everything on. We're going to put some powder through, and we are going to powder coat some sail panels tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get the cart cleaned off. We'll get this all situated, and I'll be right back with you. All right, guys. Well, I'm sorry if it's gotten a little loud outside. Decided to start raining. Okay, so we got the blue hose. We'll just push connects. That's going to go to our hopper. We got the red hose. It goes to our hopper. And the nice thing about this, these are quick connects. So we got our ground hooked up here. Not sure that's where we put that. So let's just loosen that, sit down here all the way. Now the power cable only goes on one way. There's a retention screw right there. This is our system air in. Goes here, it's clear tube. So we take the regulator that comes with the kit. And our main air comes out here, from here. And this goes to the bottom port of the unit here. So like I said, blue line to hopper, red line to hopper, main air to our regulator. And then this black line we have here, it will go, when we turn the hopper here, look at the hopper, there's a connector down there. So the black one goes right on there. And then the other end of this black cable, or black hose, sorry, goes right there. Okay, in this gun bundle, we have our powder hose. We have our powder hose here. We have our gun control cable. And then this is the rinsing air for the electrode. So that goes there, like so. And then the gun will plug into this. There's only one way she can go. Line up the tab. And there are all of our connections at the back of the unit. Our black from our gun, red and blue to the hopper, and clear from the regulator. All right, let's power her up. So she boots up. All right, and it boots up and it's on your flat panel standard mode. Now if we have, now all these settings are adjustable. Like here's flat panel, you can adjust everything. You just have to click on this button next to it, and then you can use this rotary knob to turn them down. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then this is second coat, coated materials. And then this one would be complex parts. Now he also set me up a setting over here. Let's go press this button. We can go to setting 10. This is a custom setting he gave me. All right, guys, now I've had a little more time to play with the Electron. Got some of the hoses trimmed up, and we're getting ready to put some pink onto a spoiler. So we got our settings. I've already put a coat of white on this spoiler for a base coat. So now we're going to get it out of the oven. Let it cool down here for a second. And we're gonna get the second coat put on. So this is my first time with 2 coats with the Electron, so I'm really looking forward to this. I just did some sprint car parts with it here a little bit ago. Yeah, so I am definitely happy with the results. So yeah, it's definitely been over to like the last few weeks after buying the thing. I've definitely had my moments where, you know, should I have done it? But I think it was the right move in the right direction for the company. Now the next thing we got to do with the Electron is there's a bunch of these posts, bench bottoms for the local high school. And we got to do those prismatic powders, alien silver. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get you guys on a stand. I'm going to get the spoiler out of the oven. We're going to get ready to put this coat of prismatic powders, sassy pink, on. All right, I'll be right back with you. Now the biggest thing I'm getting used to here is backing away. So it's okay, that was literally the easiest have ever put on a second coat on any part ever. I'm still learning the settings on this. Now for a second coat, Monty had set this up for me. 100 kV, 5, 3.5, 30. And 10 is the program he set for me. Now it's also been interesting figuring out the correct pressure to run that fluidizing copper at. So it's definitely been a journey getting used to this gun. I still have a lot of learning to do, and I've already got some good results with different things I've tried so far. So I can't be any happier with this. And I'm still not knocking the RC1 at all. The RC1 paid for this. So I can't be mad or disappointed about that. On the second spoiler blade, this here is always the area I have the worst time. Let's see if I can. Worst time getting in here and getting powder on. So, well, naturally I forget to hit record, but this was one pass with the Electron. And I just moved along, kind of like this. I kept the gun I had the gun right about here. I don't know if you can judge. You know, that's about 8 to 12 inches. And yeah, I need a little spot right there. All right, well, the only thing we got to do now is bake it out now for a full cycle. Since the last time was a partial cure on the first cycle, so this time we'll let her go. 10 minutes once the part reaches 400. So I'll get back with you guys as soon as we get the parts out of the oven. All right, guys, well, I just got done doing some spoiler parts, my new late model spoilers. Before, with the RC1, I'd use quite a bit of powder. But I wouldn't, I mean, not use a stupid amount. But the finish, wish you could see this clear. Let's see if I can get a light. These things turned out absolutely amazing. I mean, this color has turned out good before, but I've never seen it look like this. So, I mean, I've always liked spraying this color. All these parts were DA'd first. Then I sprayed them with acetone, blew them off with clean, dry air, hung them on the rack, put them in the oven, preheated, outgassed for about a half hour, got them out, let them cool down a bit, and then went right at it with the Electron. And wow, that's all I can say. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty excited right now. Wow.